Discussion of educational multimedia sources. For the top video I chose, it begins by introducing the concept of relative energy deficiency in sports, or better known as RADs. It highlights how it begins when an athlete's energy intake fails to meet the combined demands of their training plus basic bodily functions. It explains that this isn't simply about weight loss or being too thin. Even athletes of normal body size can also suffer from insufficient energy availability. However, RADs extend beyond the female athlete triad. It affects multiple body systems. The metabolism slows, immunity is decreased, cardiovascular issues, endocrine disruption, and nutrient deficiencies like low calcium, low vitamin D, or iron. The video after walks through some physiological consequences. These are disruption of the hormonal system, which leads to menstrual dysfunction, such as oligomenorrhea or amenorrhea, compromised BMD, which leads to increased risk of stress fractures, a big impact on metabolic rate, on immunity, on cardiovascular function, and on performance output. The video then talks about factors that contribute to RADs. These are high training loads, inadequate nutritional intake, restrictive eating behaviors, and insufficient recovery. Also, the video highlights how the importance of early detection is, emphasizing screening for menstrual dysfunction, bone health changes, and signs of low energy availability, rather than just waiting for obvious injuries or major health declines. After, the video focuses on prevention. Some preventions can be calibrating training volume with adequate fueling, ensuring a balanced macro and micronutrient intake, incorporating rest and recovery, and involving a multidisciplinary team to monitor the athlete's health. These can be a nutritionist or a coach. Finally, the video closes saying that optimal performance and long-term health go hand in hand when energy balance is respected. Now, for the bottom video, it opens by introducing the concept of the female athlete triad. It describes it as a spectrum of interrelated health issues commonly seen in physically active females. It explains how the triad consists of three main components: LEA, or low energy availability, menstrual dysfunction, and impaired bone health. After, the video explains each component, such as low energy availability occurs when an athlete's energy intake does not meet the demands of training plus basic physiological functions. This leads to a lot of adaptations in the body. Because the body prioritizes survival over the reproduction and bone maintenance, menstrual dysfunction may appear next. This leads to oligomenorrhea or amenorrhea, and hormones like estrogen become suppressed. After, the video addresses the third component, which is bone health. Reduced estrogen combined with inadequate nutrition and high training stress compromises bone mineral density and increases risk for stress fractures, especially in sports that emphasize leanness. Then, the video emphasizes the significance of seeing these issues on a continuum, meaning that athletes may not really immediately present with all three components. However, they are still at risk. Some early signs might include subtle menstrual irregularities or increased injury susceptibility. Recognizing these early warning signs is crucial, so interventions can be applied before long-term damage occurs. Some good takeaways from this video that I found were that ensuring adequate fueling for training and daily needs, to monitor menstrual health, having good nutrition to help with bone health and strength loading exercises. And I believe one of the most important ones is to maintain open communications with the head coach and the healthcare professionals.